be or not to be? That is the question. Whether it is nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles and, by opposing, end them. To die, sleep, no more. And by sleep to say we end the heartache and the thousand natural shocks that flesh is heir to? 'Tis a consummation devoutly to be wished. To die, to sleep, perchance to dream. Ah, there's the rub, for in that sleep of death what dreams may come when we have shuffled off this mortal coil must give us pause. There's the respect that makes calamity of so long life. For who would bear the whips and scorns of time, the oppressor's wrongs, the proud man's contumely, the pangs of despised love, the lost delay, the insolence of office, and the spurs that patient merit of the unworthy takes when he himself might his quietest make with a bare bodkin? Who would fardels bear to grunt and sweat under a weary life, but that the dread of something after death, the undiscovered country from whose bourne no traveler returns, puzzles the will, and makes us rather bail of those ills we have than fly to others that we know not of? Thus, conscience does make cowards of us all. And thus the native hue of resolution is sicklied o'er with the pale cast of thought. And enterprises of great pitch and moment with this regard their currents turn awry, and lose the name of action. Soft you now, the fair Ophelia. Nymph, in thy orisons be all my sins remembering.
Good my lord, what is your honor for this many a day?
I humbly thank you well.
My lord, I have remembrances of yours that I have longed to redeliver. Pray you now receive them.
No. Not I. I never gave you aught.
My honored lord, you know right well you did. And with them words of so sweet breath composed as made the things more rich. Their perfume lost, take peace again, for to the noble mind, which gives what's for when givers prove unkind there.
Are you honest?
My lord.
Are you fair?
What means your lordship?
That if you be honest and fair, your honesty should admit no discourse to your beauty.
You, my lord, have better commerce than honesty.
Aye, truly, for the power of beauty will sooner transform honesty from what it is to a bawd than the power of honesty will transform beauty into his likeness. This was sometime a paradox, but now the time gives it proof. I did love you once.
Indeed, my lord, you made me believe so.
You should not have believed me, for we cannot so inoculate our old stock, but we shall relish of it. I loved you not.
Then I was the more deceived.
Next thee to a nunnery. Why wouldst thou be a breeder of sinners? I am myself indifferent, honest, and yet I could accuse me of such things that it were better my mother had not borne me. I am very proud, revengeful, ambitious, with more offenses at my beck than I have thoughts to put them in, imagination to give them shape, or time to act them in. What would such fellows as I do, crawling between earth and heaven? We are errant knaves, all. Believe none of us. Go thy ways to a nunnery. Where's your father?
At home, my lord.
Let the doors be shut upon him, that he may play the fool nowhere but in his own house. Farewell.
Oh, help him, you sweet hands.
If thou dost, Mary, I'll give thee this plague for thy dowry. Be thou as chaste as ice, as pure as snow, thou shalt not escape Calvary. To a nunnery go, and quickly too, farewell. Or, if thou must needs marry, marry a fool, for wise men know well enough what monsters you make of them.
Heavenly powers, restore him.
Oh, I have heard of your paintings too well enough. God has given you one face, and you make yourselves another. You cheat, you amble, and you listen, and nickname God's creatures, and make your wantonness your ignorance. Go to, I'll no more on it that made me mad. I say we will have no more marriages. Those that are married already, all but one, shall live. The rest shall keep as they are. To a nunnery. Go.
Oh, what a noble mind is here o'erthrown. The courtier soldier, scholar's eye, tongue, sword. The expectancy and rose of the fair state, the class of fashion, and the mold of form, the observed of all observers, quite down. And I, of ladies most dejected and wretched, that suck the honey of his music, thou must see that most noble and sovereign reason, like sweet bells jangled, out of tune and harsh, that unmatched form and feature of blown youth, blasted with ecstasy. Oh, woe is me! Do seem that I have seen what I see!